afternoon and welcome to Daytime Blue Ridge. I'm Natalie Tiffany.
And I am Tiffany Bradbury.
And it's good to have you back, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
It's always fun to have girl time with you.
I know. We do have a lot of laughs.
Yeah.
And summer is here.
I know.
Are you going on any great vacations?
Well, we are going to head to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. We go to the four-wheel drive beach, which is the most amazing, relaxing place ever.
No,
on
the
this earth.
four-wheel drive beach.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's at the very end. Like, you go through Duck, you go through Corolla, and then you actually have to air your tires down and hit the sand, and the houses are on the four-wheel drive beach. So you have to have a four-wheel drive to get there. I saw some Subarus out there, not a good idea. They were having to shovel them out. But the wild horses come every day, and I thought my kids would get bored, but they love it. And then we're going to do some busch gardens, and my son's going to Colorado to hike. And
so busy, fun stuff planned.
It is fun. I know it'll be gone like that, and it'll be Christmas.
I know. I'm trying to take each day and enjoy either the pool or the vacations or whatever, and just hopefully this summer can just be real lazy and laid back.
Yeah, just nice, good family time, which is so hard in the world that we live in. It's like this all the time.
Yes. Now, speaking of family, you have a son, which I still cannot believe graduated from high school.
Yes. I'm getting old.
We all are. But anyway, so there's an interesting story that's trending that we'll talk about in just a second. But do you believe in the tough love approach when disciplining your children?
I do, yeah. And I'm bad cop. Husband gets to be good cop. So then if he gets mad, you've done it. You better step back. But tough love, absolutely.
Okay, all right. So there's this dad in Jacksonville, Florida, that is getting a lot of attention because he sold his son's SUV on Craigslist, unbeknownst to his son, because he was being disrespectful.
Oh.
Yes, so he posted it on Facebook and on Craigslist, and he said, quote, "I have my son's truck up for sale that I bought him as his first car. He thinks it's cool to drive around with his friends smoking dope and acting all thug, and especially not showing me and my wife the respect that we deserve. This was a vehicle to finish school in, get a decent job, get a head start in life, but chose to throw it all away."
You know, I say good for that dad because, I mean, he paid for the car.
Yes.
And the son needs to learn that there are repercussions to your actions.
I agree. Now, most of the posts have been very positive, like, go dad. But then I know that there's some people, you know, there's the flip side that say, you know, public shaming is never a good idea. Do you remember the dad who shot the laptop, the daughter's laptop?
Yes.
That went viral.
Yes.
There were, of course, you know, people who were very upset about how he handled that and the public shaming.
Line. There is a fine line, and it just depends on your relationship with your kids. But you don't want them to grow up to be jerks.
Exactly.
That's kind of how I feel.
And the thing is, I never want to tell people how to parent their kids because, I mean, for every kid, there's a different technique that works.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, my daughter was here for a couple hours, and the crew was amazed at how I got her to listen. Yeah. She would not listen. She would not. And then I said, "All right, do you want to strike one?" And boom,
strike one. She's like, "I could count to 3."
And I usually I'll do the countdown from 5. The 5, 4, and then all of a sudden they. Yeah. So whatever works, I think.
But, you know, the son needs to learn that there are some rules, and if he's going to be a productive member of society, he's going to have to follow some rules.
I agree. I like it.
So, okay, well, a scary encounter between a 400-pound lion and a 2-year-old toddler at a zoo in Japan, and it was all captured on video. Check this out.
This is crazy.
It's crazy. The video shows the toddler looking at a lion through a glass wall at the zoo. As soon as the boy turns his back, the lion charges at him and then pounces. Oh my gosh, as a mom, that gives me a heart attack. Smashing his face into the wall. The glass wall is only about a month old, allowing the lions to see their human visitors more closely than ever before. Zookeepers say the lion acts similarly each time he sees a small child and simply wants to play with them.
Sure. Yes, just wants to play.
Just wants to play. Come on, kids.
When I first saw that video, I was like, oh my gosh. Yes.
That makes me like sick to my stomach just to think about. You're like, please hold glass.
Yes, I know. Let that glass hold.
Oh my gosh.
I know. All right, so this year's Miss USA pageant was just was Saturday night. Did you watch? Do you watch any of those?
I didn't watch. One of my friends was telling me how she had watched.
Yes, and it was the District of Columbia, an Army Reserve officer won. And so, but it's this woman from Miss Hawaii who's actually getting a lot of attention because she was asked a very controversial question. So during the pageant, during the final question round, Miss Hawaii, Chelsea Hardin, was asked by a judge what her vote would be in the presidential campaign. If the election were held tomorrow, would you vote for Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump for president? And why would you choose one over the other?
I don't think that's a very ethical question to ask.
Doesn't Trump own Miss USA pageant? Or did he?
Maybe.
Why would they ask that question?
I just don't feel like that. How is that going to have a hill of beans of what she's going to do as Miss USA.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. Her response was wonderful. All I have to say is it doesn't matter what gender. All we need in the United States is someone who represents those of us who don't feel like we have a choice or a voice, those of us who want our voices heard. We need a president to push for what is right and push for what America really needs.
Go Miss Hawaii.
I know, right?
She gave them a snap.
She sure did.